She was just a quiet cleaner, blending into the shiny halls like a ghost. He was a tough boss, ruling from his high-up office like a king, but one quiet night, their eyes locked, and a spark of something old and secret lit up between them. Mia had no clue this guy hid truths that could shatter her old life, and that she was tied to a hidden puzzle from long ago. What goes down when wanting someone clashes with hard facts? Okay, friends, let's dive into this tale. The night in the big city felt super quiet, the kind only huge places get. When everyone leaves work, the tall buildings glow like fake stars, and the city's buzz turns into a far-off hum, almost gone. That's when Mia started her job. She was the night cleaner. Super hard to notice, just a shadow in the glass halls and smooth stone of Tower Heights, the fanciest spot on the main street. Mia rolled her cleaning stuff down the hall on floor 43, the wheels making a soft squeak on the shiny ground. The smell of flour cleaner mixed with the cool air from the vents filled her nose. She had on her usual blue work clothes, her brown hair tied back simple, hands rough from all the wiping and scrubbing, cleaning away the messes from folks who never saw her. At 23 years old, Mia carried a quiet heaviness, like someone who grew up without a real home. She was raised in a forgotten kids' home on the edge of town, learning young that no hero was coming. So she helped herself, studied at night, worked days, and now here she was, tidying up a world she'd never fit in. But Mia had stuff cash couldn't get, pride and a weird way of spotting nice things where others saw junk. That night felt off, though. She checked the clock on the wall, 2:30 a.m. Her work was calm, almost like thinking time. But as she went by the special lift, the one that shot straight to the top floor, she saw the door cracked open a bit, like a quiet call or maybe a slip-up. Mia paused. She knew she shouldn't go. The top floor was off limits, save just for the big boss of Tower Heights Company, Alex Tower, a guy she'd never met face to face. But folks whispered his name with awe and worry in the halls. They said he was mean in deals. Super tough, cold like the metal holding up the building. But wondering is a funny pull. And Mia, even trying to stay hidden, always chased questions she shouldn't. She took a big breath, felt her heart beat faster, and pushed the lift door. She stepped in. The glowing buttons had just one. Top floor. She hit it. The doors shut with a soft machine sound, and the box zoomed up quick and smooth, like invisible strings yanked it to the stars. When the door slid open, Mia felt the air shift. The top floor wasn't just fancy. It was like a big show-off. Floors of black, shiny stone that reflected like mirrors. Walls of glass showing the whole city all around. The town below beat like a living thing. Lit up and wide awake. Simple fancy chairs from far away. A fire crackling soft even in warm weather. The smell of burning logs mixed with something fancy. Strong drink and a guy smell. Woody, strong, kinda scary. Mia took some steps, her rubber shoes quiet on the thick rug. She gripped her cleaning rag like a guard. She looked around, amazed and spooked. This spot felt like a castle, a kingdom cut off from everything. And then she spotted him. He stood with his back to her, facing the glass wall, hands in the pockets of perfect pants. White shirt with sleeves rolled up, showing strong arms, black hair a bit wild like he'd tugged it a bunch. Wide shoulders, straight back, quiet, staring at the city like a hunter eyes his land. Mia stopped dead. She wanted to sneak back. But too late, without turning. He spoke. His voice was deep, in control, but full of something she couldn't name right away. Do you always clean this hard or just when someone's looking? Mia's heart pounded. She swallowed, hunting for words. He still didn't turn. Just stood there. Still, like he knew his power. I'm sorry, Mr. Tower. I thought no one was here. I shouldn't be up top. He turned at last, and when their eyes met, Mia felt the floor move. Alex Tower was super good looking, but in a risky way. There was danger in his looks. Sharp face lines. Full lips that didn't smile all the way. Dark gray eyes that cut like knives. But not just that. It was the fire in them, how he stared at her. Not mean, not ignoring, like he was figuring out a riddle. Like somehow he really saw her, and that scared her. "You don't have to say sorry," he said, stepping closer. "But don't fib either." Mia made a confused face. "Fib? You didn't come by accident." He tilted his head a little, eyes stuck on hers. "You came 'cause you were curious. 'Cause something in you hates rules too much." She felt her face get hot. How did he know? They'd never talked, never even passed in halls, and yet he seemed to get her better than she did. "I should leave," Mia said soft, stepping back. "You should," he said, "but you won't." It wasn't a question, it was for sure. They stood there frozen, just a few steps apart, but the space buzzed like sparks. Mia felt her skin buzz, the air getting thicker, warmer. She knew she should run, knew this guy was trouble. Not in a hitting way, but in deeper ways she didn't get yet. Alex walked slow to a side table and poured 2 glasses of strong drink. He held one out to her. "Have a sip with me." "I don't drink on the job," she said, her voice stronger than she thought. He smiled for the first time, a tiny smile, almost hidden, but it changed his whole face. For a second, Alex Tower seemed like a regular guy. "Then you're off the clock now. You're here with me." He lifted his glass. "And I don't invite folks often." Mia knew she should say no. Knew this was nuts, but something in how he looked at her, like she was the only real thing in his fake world of glass and metal, made her stay. She took the glass. Their fingers touched for a quick second, and it felt like fire. They sipped quiet, eyes locked. The drink burned her throat, but she didn't look away. She couldn't. It was like an invisible pull kept them stuck in that spot, hanging in time. "What's your name?" he asked, his voice softer. Mia Hayes." He said it again, like tasting each part, Mia, and how he said her name, slow and on purpose, broke something in her. Alex stepped closer, and she didn't move back. He lifted his hand, and with a softness that didn't match his tough rep, brushed a hair from her face, tucking it behind her ear. His fingers lightly touched her skin, and Mia shut her eyes for a bit, feeling the touch echo through her whole self. When she opened her eyes, he was super close, so near she felt his warmth, the woody smell mixed with the drink, breath on breath. "Do you feel this?" he whispered, his voice rough. She couldn't talk, but she didn't need to. The answer was in her eyes, in her quick breaths, in how her body leaned toward him without thinking. Alex held her face with both hands, like holding something breakable and special, and then slow, so slow it felt forever. He brought his lips near hers, but didn't kiss. He stopped just a tiny bit away, letting the pull grow until it hurt. "Say no," he whispered by her mouth. "And I'll stop." Mia opened her eyes, looked into his, saw the want, saw the wonder, saw something deeper, more risky. Then she said nothing. He smiled, a small, slow, hunter smile, and finally closed the gap. The kiss was soft at first, checking things out like he was learning her taste, the feel of her lips, how she sighed quiet when he went deeper. But then it shifted. Soft turned to hurry. His hands went to her waist, pulling her against him. She grabbed his shoulders, feeling the tight muscles under his shirt, and gave in totally to that wild moment. When they pulled apart at last, both out of breath, Mia rested her forehead on his, eyes shut, trying to make sense of what just happened. "You shouldn't be here," he said soft, but his hand still held her waist like he couldn't let go. "I know," she whispered back. "But now that you are, I don't know if I can let you go." Mia opened her eyes and met his, those dark gray eyes that held whole storms. The quiet between them wasn't empty. It was heavy, full of unsaid promises and unnamed dangers. Mia felt Alex's hand slide slow from her waist to her back, drawing an invisible path that gave her chills everywhere. She should be scared. She should pull away, say thanks nicely, and vanish into the halls like always, hidden, untouched, safe. But safe wasn't what she really wanted. Getting by, yeah, but wanting this was new ground. Alex tilted his head, studying her with that scary fire that cut right through. His dark gray eyes shone in the soft fire glow, and Mia saw something new. There was aloneness in that look, a deep, old aloneness hidden under control and strength. "You're shaking," he said soft, his voice low and rough. Mia hadn't noticed her hands trembling a little, and she hid them behind her, embarrassed. "I'm not used to this." "To what?" Alex asked, stepping back just enough to face her straight, but without letting go all the way. One hand still rested on her waist curve, warm and steady. "To someone touching you, or to someone really seeing you?" The question caught her off guard. Mia opened her mouth to answer, but words got lost between worry and truth. "Both," she said at last, her voice just a whisper. Something shifted in his face. The toughness softened. He lifted his free hand and touched her face again, his thumb sliding slow along her jaw to her chin, like mapping a place he wanted to know well. "Then I need to be gentle with you," he said, more to himself. Mia felt her heart speed up. There was something in how he talked, a mix of want and respect that made her feel open and safe at once. Alex stepped back and held out his hand. "Come with me." She looked at his hand, then his face. She knew taking it meant crossing a line with no way back, but something bigger than fear, maybe wonder, maybe the same aloneness she saw in him, made her put her hand in his. His fingers wrapped around hers, firm and sure, and he led her through the top floor. They passed the simple living space, down a hall with dark walls and modern pictures, until they reached a bedroom that looked more like art than a sleep spot. The bed was huge, covered in dark gray sheets too fancy to touch. The walls were glass again, showing that wild view of the city, now quiet and asleep under a half moon. The town looked like a sea of lights, and they floated above it, cut off from everything. Mia stopped at the bedroom door, the weight of real life starting to push on her. She'd never done this before, never let anyone see her like this. She grew up where being open meant getting hurt. Alex saw her pause right away. He let go of her hand, but didn't step away. Instead, he stood in front, waiting, not pushing, just there. "You can go any time," he said, voice serious and steady. "I won't hold you back, and I won't think bad." Mia lifted her eyes to his. There was real truth there, and more. He seemed to battle his own want, holding back for her. "I don't want to go," she said, voice firmer than she expected. He stepped forward. "Then tell me what you want." It was an easy question, but the answer was tangled, woven from years of holding back, hiding herself, never letting anyone close enough to harm. "I want to feel alive," Mia whispered, and saying it out loud, she knew it was the realest truth she'd ever shared. Alex shut his eyes for a second, like soaking in those words, letting them hit him. When he opened them, there was a new focus, not mean, not bossy, but super caring. He came close slow, giving her time to move if she wanted, but she didn't. When he was right there, he held her face with both hands, tilting it up a bit, making her look at him. "I'm going to make you feel alive," he promised, voice rough and low, "but my way, slow and full. Do you get it?" She nodded, no words coming. The first kiss was gentle, almost holy. His lips touched hers with care that didn't match his fierce eyes. He kissed like time was endless, like nothing mattered more than right now. Mia felt her legs go weak. She grabbed his shoulders to stay up, and he pulled her nearer, his hands moving from her cheeks to her neck, then shoulders, slow down her back. When the kiss got deeper, she felt something crack inside. All the walls she'd built over years started to break, and for the first time she let someone through. Alex gently led her to the bed, his hands always touching her, face, arms, waist, like he needed to feel her to know she was real. There. He knelt in front, eyes even with hers, and started to slowly undo the buttons on her blue work clothes. Each button came off with care, his fingers lightly brushing her skin each time. Mia felt her heart thump so loud he must hear it. "Breathe," he said soft, seeing her tightness. She did, taking a deep breath, feeling the air burn in. When the clothes slipped off her shoulders, Alex paused. His eyes looked over her, not with wild want, but something deeper, like wonder, interest, want wrapped in respect. "You're beautiful," he said, and it felt real, not fake. Mia felt her face warm. No one ever called her that. No one ever looked at her like this. She lifted her hands and started undoing his shirt, a bit shaky, but he stayed still, letting her go at her speed. When his shirt fell, showing a strong body, she couldn't help touching. She ran her hands over his shoulders, slowed down his chest, feeling the warmth, the fast heartbeat under her hands. He gently took her wrists and brought them to his lips, kissing each one slow. "You're scared," he noticed. "Yes, of you. Of me," she said. "True." Alex let go of her wrists and held her face again. "Don't be. I've got you." And then he kissed her again. This time, no waiting. The hurry came back, but not rough. It was shared hurry. A need to connect, to be seen, to be real. They lay down together, bodies tangled, exploring each touch, each breath, each shake. Alex moved with super care, watching her, every reaction, adjusting, making sure she was there, that she wanted it. And when they finally connected, Mia felt something inside break and fix at once. There was hurt, a quick, sharp sting, soon turned to something else. Not just body fun, but deeper. Link, belonging. Alex stopped right away when he felt her tense. "Mia," he whispered, eyes wide with getting it. "You've never." She shook her head. No words. He shut his eyes, breathing deep, and Mia saw a change in him. The hurry vanished, replaced by super soft care. "Why didn't you tell me?" he asked, voice heavy with maybe guilt, maybe protect. "Because I wanted this," she whispered. "I wanted you." He opened his eyes and looked at her like seeing her fresh. And then, with softness that made her want to cry, he kept going slow, careful, watching every breath, every move, making sure hurt turned to good. And it did. When they finished, they stayed tangled, sweat mixing, breaths matching. Alex drew lazy circles on her back with his fingers, while she rested her head on his chest, hearing his heartbeat slow down. "Are you okay?" he asked soft. "Yes," she said, and it was true. He kissed the top of her head and pulled her closer, wrapping her all in his arms. "You're mine now," he said against her hair. And though Mia knew she should question that, should fear that owning feel, she said nothing. Because right then, belonging to someone felt less scary than staying hidden. The days after that night blurred for Mia. She kept her routine, woke in the tiny place she shared with 2 other girls in a rough neighborhood, took the train to the city, put on the blue work clothes, and rolled the cleaning stuff through the shiny halls of Tower Heights. Everything looked the same, but nothing was, because now she felt eyes on her, not the quick, who cares looks from busy workers or guards. It was different. Something that made her stop in a hall, heart racing, skin tingling, and look around, hoping to see him, and she always did. Alex Tower had become a steady shadow in her life, not pushy or too much, but in quiet ways that left her jumpy and oddly warm. He popped up in weird spots, in the basement food area during her 3 a.m. break, in the parking spot when she ended at dawn. In the hall on floor 12, when she hauled trash, always quiet, always watching. The first time she saw him after that night, Mia was wiping windows on floor 22. It was a job needing focus, balancing on a small ladder, scrubbing the glass in big circles, making sure no marks stayed. She was so into it, she didn't notice him till the air changed. She turned quick and almost fell. Alex stood a bit away, leaning, on the wall, hands in pockets of his perfect pants, white shirt sleeves rolled up, showing those strong arms she still felt in her dreams. "Do you always work this focused?" he asked, voice low and steady. Mia climbed down, legs a bit wobbly. She wiped her hands on her apron and tried to act normal, but her heart thumped loud enough for him to hear. "It's my job," she said, sounding work-like. "Mr. Tower?" He smiled a little, that small, scary smile that changed his face. "Alex," he fixed. "You know my name, Mia. Use it." How he said her name, slow, enjoying it, did funny things to her belly. A mix of warm and nerves that left her stuck. "What are you doing here?" she asked, keeping her voice even. He pushed off the wall and walked to her with easy sureness, like someone who always got what he wanted. He stopped close, near enough for her to smell his woody smell mixed with fancy soap. "I came to see you," he said plain. "Alex, we can't," she started, but he cut in by putting a finger light on her lips. "Shh. I didn't come to push. I just needed to check you were real." Mia made a confused face. "Real?" He dropped his hand but stayed close. "That night, you. All of it felt too wild to be true." He paused, dark gray eyes studying her face. "I can't stop thinking about you." The words were simple but heavy, making her swallow hard. There was something in how he looked, not like she was a prize, but a puzzle he had to solve. "You should," Mia said soft. "Forget. Keep going. That was a mess up." Was it? He tilted his head a bit, eyes not leaving hers. "Because it feels like the best thing I ever did." Mia felt air whoosh out. She knew she should step back, make space, guard herself, but the open hurt in his voice kept her stuck. "Alex, we're from different spots." "Then show me yours," he said quick. "Because mine is empty without you." Before she could answer, he turned and walked away, leaving her alone in the quiet hall, heart beating weird, mind spinning, trying to get what just went down. But that was just the start. In the next days, Alex became always there, not too much, but hard to miss. He showed up when she least thought, always with a good reason. A talk on the floor she cleaned, a paper he had to grab himself, a coffee in the empty food spot at dawn. But Mia knew the real reason. He was there for her. And the weird part? She started waiting for those meets. Started looking around, hunting for him, feeling a mix of sad and okay when she didn't spot him. One night, she was cleaning the fancy bathroom on floor 35. A job that always made her feel tiny, hidden, just someone to serve. She was on her knees scrubbing the stone floor when she heard the door open. She looked up and saw Alex in the doorway. This time, he didn't have his usual calm stand. Something was off. His hair was more messy, like he'd pulled it lots. His tie hung loose, and his eyes, those dark gray eyes she knew well, were full of something close to no way out. "Alex," she said, standing slow. "You okay?" He didn't answer right away. He just walked to her fast and pulled her into a tight hug, wrapping her all in his arms, face in her hair. Mia froze for a second, surprised, but then felt him shaking a little against her. He held her like she was the only steady thing in a falling world. "Alex," she whispered, hugging back slow. "What happened?" He breathed deep, smelling her. Cheap soap and cleaner smells. When he spoke, his voice was rough and low. "I had a talk with my dad today. He wants me to marry some investor's kid, for business." He laughed bitter. "Like I'm a game piece to move." Mia felt her chest squeeze. She knew his world was like that. Planned weddings, deals, cold plans, but hearing it made it hurt real. "Maybe it's best for you," she said, words forced. Alex pulled back fast and held her face with both hands. making her look at him. "Don't say that," he said, strong and hot. "Don't say it'd be better to marry someone who means zip, when the only one who makes me feel real is right here." "Alex, don't run from me, Mia." He slid his thumb across her cheek, wiping a tear she didn't know fell. "You know this is real. You feel what I feel. I see it in your eyes every time." And it was true. Mia knew. She felt the link growing, getting stronger, hard to ignore. Like their bodies talk to talk their brains still said no to. "But we can't," she started. But he stopped her with a kiss. It wasn't soft like first. It was fast. Almost no choice. Full of need and mad, and something deeper they weren't ready to name. He pushed her against the cold stone wall, hands in her hair, body against hers, like he couldn't stand any gap. Mia gave in full, hands up his shoulders, pulling closer, matching his fire. She felt his heart beating wild against hers, felt the shake in his hands, felt the want bursting like a force too big to hold. When they pulled apart, both out of breath. Alex rested his forehead on hers, eyes shut, trying to get control. "I'm hooked on you," he said, true, his voice rough. "I can't work, can't sleep, can't think of anything but you. Your smile, your voice, how you bite your lip when focused." He opened his eyes and looked with fire that made her shake. "You've made me nuts." Mia Hayes. She swallowed hard, feeling those words heavy. "This can't work. You know?" "I don't care," he said. "No, wait. Let mess come. Let fall come. I'd rather risk all with you than live empty without." Mia felt something snap inside. All her guards, all her walls started falling from that raw truth. "Alex, I can't stop thinking of you either," she said at last, voice super quiet. He smiled, not the small one, but a real one that lit his face. "Then stop fighting," he said, holding her hands and linking fingers. "Stop running. Let this be." Mia looked at their hands. Her small and rough, his big and strong, and for the first time let herself think maybe this could be more than one wild night. "I'm scared," she said. "True. Me too," he said. "But I'm more scared of losing you." They stood there, still in the empty fancy bathroom, lit by cold hall light, holding like they were the only real in a fake world. And though Mia knew bad times ahead, that their worlds wouldn't let this easy, in that moment she chose to believe love, or whatever this pull was, could beat anything. "Tomorrow night," Alex said soft. "Have dinner with me. For real, not hidden, not rushed, just us." Mia waited just a second before nodding. "Okay." He smiled again and kissed her forehead with super soft care. "Until tomorrow." Then, and when he left, Mia stayed, heart racing, lips still buzzing from him, knowing she'd crossed a line with no back. But this time, she didn't want back. The dinner didn't happen. Next night, when Mia was set to meet Alex, she got a message from him saying no. Short. No big reasons. Something big came up. "Sorry, I'll tell soon." The words felt cold, far. So not like the guy who held her against the wall and said he was hooked. Mia tried not to let sad eat her. She knew his world. Last-second talks, work emergencies, stuff she'd never fully get. But still, something inside hurt sharp as she read it. She stuck her phone in her work pocket and got back to cleaning, rolling the cart through empty halls with new push to keep her mind busy. It was almost 2 a.m. when Mia hit floor 40, a spot that didn't need much cleaning, with old file rooms and shut-down offices. Most places went digital, but Tower Heights kept them like old treasures not ready to toss. Mia pushed open a door at the hall end. The smell of dusty old paper hit her nose right away. Rusty shelves filled the space, stacked with brown boxes thick with dust. The buzzy light flickered before steadying, throwing a pale glow over all. She sighed and started, wiping shelves, fixing fallen boxes, cleaning forgotten desks. It was robot work, almost calm that usually chilled her. But that night, her thoughts kept going to Alex. Why cancel? Did he change mind? See how silly this all was? Mia shook her head, pushing bad thoughts. She was wiping a high shelf when her hand bumped a bad-placed box. It crashed down with a thump, and tons of folders and papers spread on the dusty floor. "Oh no," she muttered, kneeling to clean the mess. That's when she saw it. An old leather folder, worn, with gold letters almost gone from time. St. Mary's Kids' Home. Secret. Mia froze. Her fingers shook a bit as she picked it up. St. Mary's. She knew that name deep. It was the kids' home where she grew up. A cold place on town edge, where kids were just numbers on lists. With heart pounding, she opened it. What inside made her blood chill. Papers, lots, doctor notes, move records, sign-offs from names she didn't know, but not normal adopt or care stuff, something else. Project Dawn test stage. Kid 47 moved to other spot. Okay for mind tests on young in care. Money okay from Tower Foundation. Mia felt sick rise. Her hands shook so she almost dropped again. She flipped more, each page showing worse stuff. Old black and white pics of kids in lines. Same clothes, empty eyes at the camera, lists with names, ages, and codes next to each like tests, not people. And then she saw it. In a page corner clipped with rusty metal, a kid's drawing with colors on yellowed paper, simple. House. Sun, tree, and in bottom right, wobbly letters. A name. Mia. She gasped, choked. She held the drawing with both hands, eyes stinging with tears she wouldn't let fall. She remembered drawing it. 5 or 6 years old, remembered the worker fake smiling, saying, "Draw what makes you happy." Kid Maya drew a house 'cause she never had one. She turned the page and found her full info. Name, Mia Ann Hayes. Birth, March 12, 2002. Status, no parents, unknown. In St. Mary's, August 2005. Move March 2008. Hidden spot notes. Kid shows extra strong feelings hold. Good for stage 2 of Project Dawn. Mia read and reread, trying to take it in. Stage 2, hidden spot. She kinda remembered moving at 6. A colder, quieter place where kids didn't talk much. But those memories were bits, like her brain hid them on purpose. She flipped fast for more, and found the name that broke everything. At top of a fancy paper, Tower Foundation Year Report on Good Works. Below, full money for St. Mary's Kids' Home and Kid Grow programs. Signed by Victor Tower, Alex's dad. Mia felt the floor tilt. The small room walls seemed to squeeze, choking her. She dropped the papers and covered her face, trying to breathe. But air wasn't enough. The Tower family paid for the kids' home. Not just that. They used kids for tests, and she was one. One of the used, tested, moved without trace. No, she whispered, shaking her head. That's when she heard the door open behind. Mia turned fast, still on knees and scattered papers, and saw Alex in the doorway. He wore same clothes from his meeting. Fancy dark suit, tie perfect, but something off in his face, tired, tight, and when he saw the papers, something like fear. "Mia," he started, stepping in. "Don't come near," she said, voice stronger than she felt, though shaking all over. Alex stopped. His eyes scanned the floor papers, and she saw him know what they were. Color left his face. "Did you know?" Mia asked, voice cracking. "Did you know what your family did?" "I?" He ran hand through hair, upset. "No, not like this. I knew my dad gave to kids' homes, but thought it was real help. I never—" "They took me from there," Mia cut in, holding up the drawing with shaky hands. "I was one of the kids in the project your family wiped away." Alex stepped again, but stopped when she backed. "Mia, please, let me tell." "Tell what?" She stood quick, papers falling. "That your family used me like a test animal? That I wasn't a person, just a number on a list? That all my hurt, all my alone, was 'cause someone said kids like me could be thrown away?" "No," Alex said strong, coming close anyway. "You were never thrown away, never." "How can you say that?" Mia yelled, tears finally out. "Look at this. Look what they did. Your family, your blood, built this big thing on broken kids." Alex was right there now, so close she saw raw hurt in his eyes. "I didn't know," he said again, voice heavy. I swear on all I have, Mia, I didn't know. But now I do. He paused, jaw tight. I'm gonna wreck all of it. Every gross part of this bad history my dad made. Mia shook her head. More tears. You don't get it. I should hate you. I should hate you for what your family stands for. But her voice broke, and she covered her face. But every time you touch me, I forget who I am. I forget where I'm from, and that scares me. Alex gently held her face, making her look. Then hate me, he said quiet. Yell at me, hit me, do what you need, but don't back off. Please don't back off from me. Mia grabbed his wrist but didn't push. She just stood, stuck between mad and want, between old hurts and the wild now. Why you? She whispered, voice broke. Of all people, why you? I don't know, Alex said honest, forehead on hers. But maybe that's why. Maybe I need to fix what my family broke. They stayed like that long. Breaths mixed, tears shared, two hearts crashing between old and now. And when Alex pulled her into a tight hug, Mia didn't fight. She just let him hold her, just for a bit, before hard real came back. We shouldn't be together, she said against his chest. I know, he said, holding tighter. This will wreck us. Probably. She pulled back to look in his eyes. Then why not let me go? Alex held her face again, thumb wiping tears. Because maybe some things are worth wrecking for. And when he kissed her, slow, hurt soft, Mia knew no matter how wrong, no matter reasons to leave, she was lost in him, full, no turning back, risky lost. The days after that big find were weird and tight. Mia kept working at Tower Heights because she needed cash, had no other spot, and maybe deep because she couldn't fully leave Alex, no matter she should. He didn't push, didn't show in every hall like before. He gave space for her to think it through. But he sent messages, small, simple, true. Did you eat today? Can you sleep? I'm here if you need. Mia read them late, back in her tiny place, lying on thin bed, staring at cracked roof, and though she didn't answer quick, she kept those words like treasures, reminders someone cared despite all. But the mad was still there, burning quiet, always, like fire that wouldn't die. Not mad at him exact, but what he meant, the history he carried no choice, the unfair of loving the one who should be enemy. It was a Friday, almost week after files, when things shifted again. Mia was on floor 40 terrace, outdoor spot not used much, with big view of the river. Almost dawn, she'd come for fresh air before end shift. Cold fall wind blew hard, messing her hair, and she shut eyes, just feeling. That's when she heard steps behind. She turned and saw Alex in terrace door. He wore dark pants and leather coat, everyday clothes making him look younger, easier, less tough boss, more just guy. Dark circles under eyes, like he slept bad too. I thought you'd be here, he said quiet, hands in pockets. How'd you know? Mia asked, turning back to view. 'Cause I know you, he said simple, coming slow. You go high when you need to think, like sky close gives clear head. Mia didn't answer but felt chest tighten. It was weird how well he knew her so quick. Alex stopped by her, keeping space, both looking at waking city. First dawn lights painted sky orange and pink, and for a bit everything felt hanging, peaceful. I got detectives, Alex said, breaking quiet. Private ones, top, to dig all on Project Dawn. Mia turned fast to him. Why? 'Cause you deserve answers, he said, eyes on hers. And 'cause my dad needs to pay for what he did. Alex, she started, but he cut gentle. I'm not letting this go, Mia. Not pretending it's okay 'cause it's easy for me or company. You, he paused, picking words careful. You made me question all I learned, all I thought about honor, family ties, and I saw none matters if built on hurt of good people. Wind blew harder. Mia's hair flew. Alex reached and brushed it away gentle, tucking behind ear. His fingers stayed, light on skin, and Mia shut eyes a bit, letting herself feel. I should hate you, she whispered, opening eyes slow. I know, he said, voice rough, but I can't. Alex stepped closer, almost no space, breaths mixing in cold air. Why not? He asked like he knew answer. Mia lifted hand and touched his face slow. First fingertips, then whole hand, feeling rough hair, warm skin. 'Cause with you, I don't feel hidden, she said, voice cracking a bit. First time ever, someone sees me. Really. And I don't know how to go back to hidden after. Something broke in his face. All holdback crumbled. He held her face with both hands and pulled in to kiss. But not fast or no choice like before. Slow, deep, full of more than want. Kiss of giving in, okaying, choosing to jump into something that could wreck them. When they split, Alex's forehead on hers, eyes shut, breath uneven. I see you, Mia, he whispered. I see every bit, scars, strength, fear you hide with brave. I see all, and I want all. Mia felt tears come, but not hurt ones. Mix of relief, fear, hope, give in. This won't be easy, she said quiet. Nothing good is, he said, opening eyes to hers. Your dad will wreck us when he knows. Let him know, Alex said, no pause. I'm not giving you up for a history I don't want. Won't trade the only real I have for a name dirty with bad. Mia held his wrists, keeping hands on her face. What if I'm not strong for this? For fights coming. Alex smiled, not small holdback, but real, soft. You lived through stuff that'd break most. Grew up alone, no help, no one believing. If anyone's strong for this, Mia, it's you. Words hit like good arrows. No one ever believed her like that. Saw her strong and said it. I'm scared, she said again. Me too, he said, but more scared of know you than any storm with you. Mia didn't answer with words. Pulled him in to kiss, her starting it. Choosing this clear. Arms around his neck, he pulled waist, lifting her a bit as he deepened. There on terrace of floor 40, city waking below, sun rising gold, Alex and Mia chose silent. Wouldn't be easy. Not safe, but real. And maybe that was enough. When split, breathless smiling, Alex held her hand, linked fingers. Come with me, he said. Where? Anywhere, everywhere. He squeezed gentle. Just be with me. Mia looked at linked hands, so different but fitting perfect, and nodded. Okay. They stayed a few more minutes, holding, watching city wake. Wind blew strong, but Mia felt no cold. Felt warm, safe, seen. My dad comes back from trip tonight, Alex said, voice serious. Gonna face him on files all. Mia tensed. Alex, maybe not time. It's perfect time, he cut, turning to her full. Not living lie. Not pretending, okay, when not. Not hiding you like ashamed. Don't want war between you and family. You're not causing, he said firm. They did long ago. Time someone makes them answer. Mia studied his face, sure in tight jaw, fire in gray eyes, how he held her hand like anchor. What if you lose all? Company, name, money, everything. Alex held her face again, making eye contact. Then I lose, he said simple. But rather lose all and have you than keep all and live empty. And in that moment, under gold dawn light, wind around, city beating below, Mia let herself believe love or this pull could beat past, history, fear. Together then, she whispered. Alex smiled and pulled into one more kiss, gentle, promising, full of what's next. Together, he said against lips. And though neither knew future, in that moment they chose to face it side by side. Whatever. In weeks after that terrace dawn, Alex and Mia made their own world. Of taken moments. Secret looks. Touches saying more than words. Romance built in shadows, in empty spots between day and night, where no one saw, nothing mattered but them. Tower Heights became their hidden safe spot, maze of quiet halls, private lifts, forgotten rooms where they could be together, no judge, no real world wait. Alex learned Mia's schedule perfect. Knew where she'd be every early hour, knew floors she cleaned, break times, even how she scrunched nose at tough spots. And she noticed his ways, nights he stayed late, how he tugged hair when stressed, how his eyes hunted her even in big talks. They talked through loaded quiets. One night, Mia cleaned windows on floor 19 when she felt him. Didn't need to turn to know Alex. Her body knew how air changed when he came in. Subtle buzz. Almost not there, but sure. She kept working, acting like no notice, but small smile on lips. Gonna act like you didn't see me? His voice low, fun, echoing empty hall. I'm working, Mia said without looking, wiping cloth in circles on glass. She heard him come, slow steps on purpose, then felt his warmth at back, so close his breath tickled her neck. You always say that, Alex said soft, hands gentle on waist. But you never make me leave. Mia shut eyes a bit, feeling touch before turning slow to face him. He had shirt open at top, tie loose, hair messy from long day, but his eyes disarmed her. Mix of want, soft, something deeper not named yet. You shouldn't be here, she whispered, but her hands already on his shoulders. Probably not, he said, leaning till faces inches, but I can't stay away. And then he kissed her slow, enjoying like endless time, though both knew not. Kiss started gentle, wholly almost, but soon deeper, hands from waist to back, pulling close while she fingered his hair, pulling down. When split, breathless. This is nuts, Mia whispered against lips. Best nuts ever, he said, kissing forehead, cheeks, mouth corner. In next days, meets got more often, hotter needed. Alex found her in lift at 3 a.m. Doors shut, and for quick up or down, they were in world nothing else. He pressed her against wall, hands in hair, lips on neck while she held shoulders, holding back sounds. You make me nuts, he said against skin, voice with held want. Good, she said, smiling against lips. Then even. Another night, Mia sorted stuff in small storeroom on floor 23 when Alex came quiet, shutting door soft click. She turned, heart racing. You'll get me fired, she said. But no real mad, just playful he loved. Then I'll hire you for other, he said, coming with sure steps that made her shake a bit. Oh yeah, what? Alex stopped front, close she tilted head for eyes. To be mine, he said straight, air thick, full of feels no words yet. Mia grabbed his shirt front, pulling down till lips met. Kiss different, urgent, desperate almost, like making up for time apart. His hands down her sides, exploring curves, while she undid shirt buttons slow, feeling warm skin. Mia, he moaned quiet when her lips went down neck, kissing, nibbling gentle. Shh, she said against skin, feeling fast pulse. If we don't stop now, he started, voice failing when she bit earlobe soft. Then don't, she whispered. Alex groaned and pulled her sharp, turning to press against wall. Hands held her wrists up with one, other slow down body side, leaving fire trail. You don't know what you do to me, he said by ear, voice rough low. All day thinking you, how you smile when think no watch, how skin bumps when I touch here. Fingers brushed neck, she shivered. And here, down collarbone, especially here. Hand on waist, thumb slow circles making her breathless. Mia tugged wrists, he let go quick, always choice. She held his face both hands, pulled deep kiss, giving in full to stolen time. They didn't go further that night. Too risky, but stayed long minutes, touching, kissing, whispering promises. Another meet in empty meat room on floor 35. Almost dawn, Mia cleaned tables after late talk. Alex came quiet, locking door. She saw him in glass reflection and smiled. Following me, Mr. Tower? Always, he said, no pause, coming behind and hugging. Mia turned in hug, facing. Something different that night. Open hurt he rarely showed. What's wrong? She asked quiet, touching face. Alex shut eyes, leaning into touch. Argued with Dad again today about you. Mia tensed. Alex, he knows. Alex opened eyes to hers. Not all, but knows I'm with someone, mad 'cause not his pick. Maybe he's right, Mia said quiet, words hurting. Maybe I'm not right for you. Alex held face firm, making eye contact. You're only right for me, he said hot. Won't let him pick who I love. Word hung, love. Neither said direct before. Mia felt tears threaten. Alex, I love you, Mia, he said. No doubt, sure. Don't know when exact. Maybe first night. Maybe when you looked defiant and wouldn't bend. Maybe over every taken moment. But I love you full, no back. Tear rolled, he wiped with thumb. Don't have to say back, he went. Just need you know, no matter. I choose you. Always. Mia couldn't talk. Words stuck fear hope. So pulled kiss that said all. I love you too. Choose you too. Scared, but can't stop. They kissed slow deep, sealing silent promise. Hands down back, pulling close. She held face, memorizing. Beard feel, skin warm, lips taste. When split, Alex forehead on hers, breathing hard. Run with me, he whispered. Mia opened eyes confused. What? Run with me today, now. He pulled back to face full. Go where no one knows us. Just us, no names, no past, no expects. Mia wanted yes. Every bit screamed accept, run, build new away. But new can't forever. Alex, gentle. Can't run from problems. They follow. He shut eyes, knowing right but hating. Then what? Voice frustration want. Mia held hands, linking fingers. Face it, she said sure, surprising self. Together. You're not alone now. He looked like she most precious. How so strong? 'Cause you made me believe I can. Simple. Alex pulled tight hug, face in hair. Won't lose you, murmured. No matter dad, obstacles won't. Then don't let go, Mia whispered. And there, empty room, city waking, they held. Two hearts sink, two souls fight world, two choosing love knowing path storms. But storms no scare survivors. Both had. Next week's brought growing tight neither could ignore, even close times. Outside world invaded their safe, walls closing. For Mia, night's battle between feels and knows. Woke 3 a.m., sweaty breathless, running from broken dreams. Old kids' home memories back strong. Blurry faces other kids, cold white halls, adult voices treating like things, not people, and always that name. Tower. Like loving fire that burned home, hugging storm that wrecked all. And though Alex not guilty dad's bad, he carried name, history, blood. One night after stolen meat, this time terrace where things changed, Mia pulled from Alex mid-kiss. He looked confused, worried. What's wrong? Mia stepped back, hands through hair, frustrated. Can't do this, voice shaking. Do what? Alex stepped, but stopped when she backed. This us, she pointed between, tears starting. You're part what wrecked my kid days, Alex. Every kiss, every feel for you. Like betraying little me. That girl who hurt from your family's hands. Words like knives, Mia saw hit his face, but couldn't stop. Wake every night remembering stuff I tried forget years. Now know all, 'cause someone your name said kids like me disposable. How forget? Alex stayed still, jaw tight, eyes on her. When spoke, voice low control but hurtful. Think I don't know? Think I don't hate self daily for this name? Stepped forward, ignoring back. Spent life proving more than Victor Towers' kid could build different, better. But mirror, see his face. Sign paper, see cursed name. Stopped close, eyes raw. But met you. First time thought could be more. Just Alex. Not heir, not monster kid, just me. Voice shook a bit. But maybe wrong. Maybe can't escape what he did. Mia chest hurt bad. Wanted comfort, hold face say wrong, more than that. But words stuck, blocked years pain mad no place. Don't know how go forward, admitted, voice breaking. Don't know love you without betray self. Alex shut eyes, deep breath. Opened, fierce sure. Then don't love me, said, shocking her. If need for peace, don't. Hate me, blame me, whatever. Stepped, no space. Held face not owning, but soft devastating. But don't back away, whispered. Hate me, blame, make pay dad's wrongs. But don't vanish from life, 'cause don't know exist without you. Tear down Mia's face. More till crying openly, years of hurt, mix up, and impossible love spilling out all at once. I don't hate you, she sobbed. That's the problem. I should, but I can't, and that scares me more than anything. Alex pulled her into his arms, wrapping her full, and she let herself fall apart there, safe, protected. Seen, I'm scared too, he murmured against her hair. Scared of losing you. Scared I'm not enough. Scared my past will hurt you so much you can't look at me. They stayed like that for long minutes, holding while cold night wind blew around. Two broken hearts trying to fix through the only thing they had, each other. Finally, Mia pulled back just enough to look in his eyes. I need time, she said quiet. Not to decide if I want you. I know I do, but to handle all this, to find way to love you without losing me. Alex nodded, though hurt showed on his face. How much time? I don't know, she said, honest. He kissed her forehead, then each cheek where tears fell, and finally lips, gentle, tender, full of all they felt. I'll wait, he promised. Long as it takes, 'cause you're worth every second. In the next days, Mia kept distance. Didn't answer messages quick. Avoided spots she knew he'd be. She needed that space to breathe, think, try to know who she was outside Alex Tower's strong pull. But missing him hurt in ways she didn't expect. Like part of her ripped away, leaving empty nothing could fill. Meanwhile, Alex fought his own fight. Victor Tower called a formal meet. Something rare. And when Alex entered the fancy office on floor 45, he found his dad behind big wood desk, cold eyes studying like a business foe. "Not son. Sit," Victor ordered, voice deep and bossy. Alex stayed standing. "Rather not," a cold smile on Victor's lips. "Always stubborn like your mom." "Don't talk about my mom," Alex said, voice low, dangerous. Victor ignored and opened a folder on desk. Pushing to Alex, "Detectives cost lots, son, but work good." Alex felt blood chill. He went to desk and looked, inside. Pics of him and Mia. Terrace, lift, meet room, all from sneaky angles. Invading. "You followed me," Alex said, voice full contained mad. "I guarded my history," Victor fixed, "and found my only son messing with." Pause. Scorn in voice. "A cleaner orphan, totally wrong for Tower name." Alex closed folder hard, fists tight. "Watch what you say about her." "Or what?" Victor stood facing son. "Threaten me? Give up empire I built for girl who means nothing?" "She means everything," Alex roared, losing hold. "And you got no right to judge, not after what you did." Victor frowned. "What you mean?" "Project Dawn," Alex spat. "Kids you used like test things. Kids' homes you paid, not for good, but to get weak kids no one would search?" Victor's face stayed same, but eyes narrowed. "You don't know what you say." "I know exact," Alex said, nearing desk. "And Mia was one. One of kids you wrecked, so before judge who she is or if fit, remember you're why she grew alone, scared, hidden. Quiet after was thick, risky." Finally Victor sat again, face blank. "You're feeling too much. Can't see clear." "First time I see perfect," Alex said. "See a man who built big on innocent hurt. Man who loved only power. Man I don't want to be." Victor studied long. "If you keep this, I cut you out. Take all away. You'll have nothing." Alex smiled bitter, free. "Good, 'cause I don't want anything dirty with innocent kids' blood." He turned to go, but Victor's voice stopped. "She's gonna wreck you, Alex. That love always wrecks." Alex looked back. "Then let it wreck me. Least I'll feel real before fall." And he laughed, leaving Victor alone with empty wins and hollow prizes. That night, Alex went to Mia's place in rough area, something she never let before. He climbed 5 stairs 'cause lift broke. Walked dim halls, stopped at door 43. Knocked soft. Mia opened, surprised, tired looking. Simple home clothes, hair loose messy, no makeup, and to Alex never more beautiful. "Alex, what you doing here?" "Choosing you," he said simple. "Dad gave choice today. Leave you and marry his pick or he cuts me full." Mia's eyes big. "Alex, I chose you," he cut, stepping. "No wait, no doubts. Choose you, Mia. Always." Tears fell her face. "But you'll lose all." "No," he said gentle, holding face. "Gain only thing matters. You." And then he kissed her. Slow, steady there. Kiss sealing strong promise. When split, Mia crying but smiling. "I love you," she said out loud finally. "Love you, Alex. So scared of it. But can't stop." "Then don't," he whispered, forehead on hers. "Be scared, fight, question. But don't stop loving, 'cause I'll show daily you deserve love. To be seen, everything." They stayed in narrow, dim hall, holding while world fell around. But first time neither ran, facing together, and maybe that enough to live what's next. After that say in narrow hall of her place, something changed for good between them. No more stolen love in shadows, fed by quick meets. Conscious choice, decision face world together, whatever cost. Mia let Alex in first time. Place tiny, room for bed, kitchen, sit all one. Walls paint peeling. Couch used, one small window to back alley. Totally different from glass top floor where Matt. But Alex no judge. Looked with real interest, like seeing key part of Mia he didn't know. "It's small," she said, bit shy, shutting door. "It's yours," he said simple, turning to her. "Makes it perfect." Mia felt chest warm. No one ever looked her life without judge. To Alex, didn't matter where or what she had. Mattered who she was. They stood, just looking. Two hearts beating same. Two souls stopped fighting sure thing. Alex stepped first, slow. Hands found waist, pulling gentle close. Mia arms around neck, fingers in hair. You sure? He asked, quiet gray eyes studying her face. About us, this? 'Cause once I have you full, Mia, can't let go. She smiled small real. I'm already yours, whispered. Think always from first night. Just too scared to say. He shut eyes bit, soaking words. Opened, intensity making her shake. Then today not about scare, said, voice rough low. About choose, give in, let be open with each other. Mia nodded, no words. Pulled in to kiss, slow first, checking but soon deeper, more need. Hands from back to shirt bottom, paused. Eyes asking silent, she nodded. He lifted shirt slow, showing pale skin with small marks. Stories of hard life on body. Alex traced each with fingers, then lips, kissing each like healing old hurts. You're beautiful, murmured against skin. Every part, every mark, every story. Mia felt tears threaten but not hurt. Relief, being seen full, flaws and all, still wanted. She undid his shirt, no rush like before. Each button careful, like showing something holy. When fell, hands over chest, feeling warmth, strong heartbeat under palms. Never thought I could have this, confessed quiet, eyes on hands on chest. Someone choose me, see me stay? Alex held face, making eyes meet. I'm not going, promised. Not now, tomorrow, ever. Stuck with me, Mia Hayes. She smiled through tears, pulled another kiss. Deeper, truer, full of feels let out, moved together to narrow bed in corner. Alex laid her gentle, like precious breakable, though both knew she not. Mia made of survive, strength from fire, but moment let self-soft open no guard. He lay beside on elbow, watched long. Fingers traced face outline, jawline, eyebrows arch, lips curve. What doing? She asked, quiet, smiling. Remembering, simple. Every detail, angle, want recall this forever. Mia heart squeezed good, sweet. Raised hand, mirrored, tracing face fingertips. Strong jaw, dark brows, lips knew well. Me too, whispered. Alex leaned, kissed again. No rush, no desperate or found fear. Just them, choosing together, choosing give in full. Hands over body with respect, learning every curve, line, like new talk. And Mia same, hands on broad shoulders, muscle back, feeling every tight under palm. When undressed full, no shame, only accept, admire, love. Alex kissed slow, down neck, collarbone, chest, belly, trail making her shake under. Mia fingers in hair, eyes shut, letting feel. Alex sighed name like prayer. He backed to lips between legs, paused, eyes on hers. You okay? Asked, always check, sure. Yes, pulled closer. Where I want. And joined slow, careful tenderness against want fire. Not just body. Emotional, spirit, full mix, two souls found place. Mia held breath moment, adjusting. Alex still, giving time. When relaxed, nodded, he moved slow rhythm, eyes never leave. You make me whole, whispered against lips, voice emotion rough. You make me alive, she said, hands shoulders. Moved together perfect, building beyond body good. Connection, healing, love, pure vulnerable. When reached top together, world gone. Only them rough breaths, hearts one, souls tied nothing undo. After lay tangled, Alex pulled arms, she head on chest, hearing heart calm. He drew lazy circles on back, she drew invisible on chest. I love you, Alex whispered against hair, kissing top head. More than thought possible. Mia raised face, chin on chest. Love you too, said, words easy natural. Not scared to say any more. He smiled genuine rare, changing face. Good, plan spend life reminding. She laughed soft, gentle happy he'd never heard. Rest your life? Long time, Mr. Tower. Not long enough, pulled closer. Never enough with you. Stayed hours, talking quiet dreams, fears, past haunts, unsure future. Alex talked lost mom as kid, grew alone even with people. Mia talked broken kids' home memories, how learned hidden to protect. Sharing saw key. Both grew alone. Both learned survive no help. Both built heart walls. But now, Small place lit moon through narrow window, walls crumbled full. Promise something, Mia said, tracing on chest. Anything. Promise no matter hard storms, you'll fight for us. Alex held hand, linking fingers, brought to lips, kissing each gentle. Promise, absolute sure. Fight for us till last breath. 'Cause not just love, Mia, you're home. Protect home with all. Mia tears back, happy pure. How always know what say? 'Cause you make me honest. Pulled closer. First time, no masks or games. Can just be. She kissed chest over heart. Then be you with me always. Always. Echoed kissing head. As night went, city frantic outside, Alex Mia tangled. Two hearts rest. Two souls peace. Two found what searched without no home. Not place, person, each other. A new world try split. Storms come. Battles fight. That night chose believe something stronger obstacle. Chose believe love. Sometimes all need face impossible. Morning came soft gold. In small place through narrow window. Mia woke first, still in Alex's arms, moment watched sleep. Looked different. Younger, open, free weight he carried awake. Lightly traced jaw fingers. He woke slow, smiled before eyes full open. Good morning, murmured voice sleep rough. Good morning, quiet. Alex pulled closer, face in hair, breathing deep like memorizing scent. Could wake like this every day, rest life, said against hair. Mia smiled, but real started in perfect moment. Outside world still, with battles. Alex hesitant. What you do about Dad? About all. He pulled back face her, gray eyes serious sure. Gonna wreck everything. Simple. Every bad part Empire built on hurt. Expose every bad scheme lie. Start with Project Dawn. Mia chill down back. Alex know what means. Not just lose money. Wreck family name full. Might face law stuff by link. No hesitate. Don't care 'cause if protects you, other kids used, burn whole name no think twice. Mia held face both hands. Absolutely sure. 'Cause once, no back. Alex covered hands with his, keeping against face. Never more sure anything. Next hours, Alex made calls, lots. Contacted dig journalists from big papers. Lawyers for company bad. Even Gov agents tried Check Tower years ago but blocked by connections money. Mia watched work, sure on face how organized each paper, proof, story. Not just for her. 'Cause right, made her love more. 3 days later, Alex called emergency board meet Tower Company. Bold risky. Face dead front main owners members. Many loyal Victor decades. Mia wanted go, but Alex firm. No, held hands. Gonna get bad, ugly, not exposing you. Alex, I can handle. No, you can. Gentle cut. But need you safe. Please for me. Hesitated but nodded. He kissed long, like goodbye, though both knew return. Meet in main room floor 45. Big space mahogany table, almost full room. Leather chairs, glass walls, intimidating city view. When Alex entered, all eyes him. Victor at table head, stiff bossy, cold eyes studying sun-like faux deal. Nice you show, Victor sarcasm. Thought busy with distraction. Alex ignored, went other end, put thick folder on shiny surface. Called this 'cause all deserve truth how Empire built. Started, voice firm steady. Alex, what you doing? Victor asked, voice low dangerous. What should done years ago, Alex said. Opening folder, giving copies papers each member. Bringing out bad hidden long. Murmurs spread as members flipped. Alex saw confusion, shock, horror on faces. What this? Main owner asked, voice shake. Proof Tower Foundation paid kids' homes not good, but get weak kids used illegal mind tests, Alex explained. Words clear on purpose. Project Dawn. Dozens kids tested no okay. Moved unregistered spots. Many gone from records. This nuts. Victor stood quick. No idea what talking. Have all proof here. Alex back, voice up bit. Doctor notes, money records, transfers, pics, all signed or okay by you, Dad. Quiet after loud nothing. All eyes Victor waiting explain good deny, but he stood jaw tight, eyes on Alex pure hate. You don't know what you did, Victor quiet, threat clear. No exact, Alex said facing no back. Did what you never brave for. Took blame for your acts. Blame? Victor laughed bitter. Want talk blame? I'll show, pointed door. Fired, cut out, removed any spot company. I'll make sure no other place hires you. Regret-born tower. Alex no-show feel, but eyes gleamed. Not fear-free. Already regret, Dad. Every day, paused, words sink, but not born. For carrying name with pride when never deserved. Turn to others. You choose. Keep guarding man built on innocent hurt or do right. Alex gathered papers. But no, all folders sent papers, gov rights groups. Truth out. Question if you'll be right side. Walked door, but Victor spoke. That girl, she'll wreck you, Alex. That love brings only fall. Alex turned last, voice calm sure. Then let fall come, 'cause rather wrecked by her than build empire on innocent ashes. Left, leaving stunned quiet, and Dad who finally saw lost control only son. Next week's chaos, news blew. Big papers detailed digs Project Dawn. Gov opened checks. Owners pulled money. Tower stock dropped. Victor fought. Hired top lawyers, used connections, tried Barry under suits threats, but too late. Truth free, no hold. Alex lost all stuff. Bank frozen. Top floor access gone. Overnight, just regular guy surviving tough city. But when returned Mia's small place first night after full cut, she opened door, pulled in no hesitate. Have nothing, said voice raw open. No cash, spot, name worth. Just me. Mia held face both hands, making eyes meet. You always enough, firm. Money, name, power. None mattered. Was you. Always you. Alex pulled tight hug, body shake bit against. All weight done falling. Don't regret, murmured Hare. Not one choice, but scared what's next. Then scared together, Mia whispered. Face whatever together. Stood long minutes holding while outside crumbled. But inside small place, something new built. Not glass metal empire, but base love, truth, brave, and maybe stronger than cash buy. Months after public fall, tower company chaotic hard. Media picked every bit scandal. Dawn victims came out. Grown hurt who found voice tell. Suits piled. Center like mad revenge storm Victor Tower. Wouldn't lose quiet. Alex Mia moved even smaller, safer place, less known Brooklyn part. Alex got job small advice firm. Nothing like before, but honest, clean. Mia kept cleaning, but planned school back. Together building new, real. But Victor shadow always over. Cold December night when all peaked. Alex got surprise message unknown number. If one end once all, come mansion alone tonight. Showed Mia, saw fear eyes. Trap, said, holding phone shaky. Can't go. Have to. Alex calm, though heart raced. Won't stop till final face. Rather on his terms than wait him come us. Then going with, Mia firm. Said team, face all together. Don't ask stay now. Matters most. Alex studied face, sure tight jaw, fire eyes loved. Knew no argue. Okay, agreed. But stay behind me always. Deal. Arrived old tower mansion after midnight. Big old building edge city. Built long ago. Now decay secrets. Main gate cracked open. Quiet call or clear trap. Alex held Mia hand-tight stone path to entrance. Wind hard, dry leaves, rain smell. Far thunder, dark sky. Door opened before knock. Big man, clear hired guard, led quiet through dark dim halls to main room. There Victor Tower. Standing front lit fire, hands back, watching flames. Wore perfect suit always, but something different. Seemed smaller, older, beat maybe, still risky. You came? Victor without turn. Brought her. How guess? Asked me come. Alex keeping Mia a bit behind. Here, what want? Victor turned. Mia saw pure hate eyes on her. She ruined all. Simple, pointing Mia. Had bright future, power, sway, history, threw for worthless orphan. Careful, Alex warned, voice low dangerous. Victor ignored, steps toward. Know how many family worked build what had. How many gives? Gives? Alex laughed bitter. Call using innocent kids gives. Wreck lives feed greed. Call doing needed! Victor roared, losing cool first time. You always weak, Alex. Felt too much like pathetic mom. Alex stepped forward, but Mia held arm, keeping place. Not worth, whispered. Ah, look, Victor mocked. Orphan giving tips to fallen prince. Mia felt Alex tense full beside, ready jump, but she stepped before could. Tell you something, Mr. Tower, Mia clear firm. Call me what want. Try, make small, shame, tiny. Won't work 'cause know who I am. Survivor. Grew nothing. Found strength. Have something you never had, never will. What that? Victor scorn. True love, simple. Someone chose me, not what offer, but who am. You? Die alone. Money power around. But no one cares real. Quiet after thick. Victor looked Mia like seeing true first. Something change expression. Not sorry, maybe no truth denied life. You don't get what done. Victor final voice lower. Empire falling. Stock down. Gov checking me. All because you two. No, Alex fixed. 'Cause you. Choices you made. We just showed what hid decades. Victor few more steps. That's when Mia noticed. Not just beat. Desperate. Desperate guys unpredictable. If going down, Victor hand to jacket inside pocket. Taking you with, all slow motion. Victor pulled gun. Alex pushed Mia hard aside. Shot echoed hall, loud final. Mia fell marble floor, air knocked out. Looked up. Saw Alex down few meters. Red stain spread white shirt. No! Screamed, crawling him. Victor stood, gun still, face pale like finally got what did. Guards entered hall from shot sound. Mia reached Alex, hands press wound chest. Blood so much, warm sticky between fingers. Alex, no, cried tears free. Don't leave. Promised fight. He opened eyes hard, pain but small smile. Fighting, whispered weak. Not gonna die, Mia firm voice breaking. Fought too hard, lose you now, here? Not die. Looked around desperate. One guard calling help. Another took gun from Victor, now sitting chair, staring hand-stained son's blood. Mia, Alex whispered. She turned full attention. Shh, don't talk. Save strength. Need say, insisted. Hand shake, try reach face. She held pressed cheek. Love you, said, each word hard. Always, always. Love you, replied, kissing palm. So survive, 'cause our story not end this. Not here. Sirens outside. Help rushed, gentle move Mia aside. Work Alex. Watched, hands blood-covered, heart thump like burst. Please, whispered no one. Please let him stay. Trip hospital blur. Mia with ambulance police car. Answer questions auto. Mind on Alex. He needs survive. Needs. Next hour's longest life. Walked clean halls. Cleaner smell burn nose. Nurses rush. Low voices whisper. She waited. Prayed. Waited more. Finally, after forever, doctor out operate room. Family Alex Tower. Mia stood quick. Legs almost give. All he has. Doctor studied moment, nodded. He made it. Surgery hard, but got bullet. Lost lots blood. Next day's key, but good chance full fix. Mia knees weak. Nurse gentle held, help sit. Gonna be okay? Voice whisper. If keeps fighting like till now, yes. Doctor small smile. See him few minutes. When let Mia ICU room, almost broke again. Alex pale, hooked machines tubes, but alive. Chest up down steady, heartbeat monitor. Approached slow, gentle hold hand. You survived, whispered tears back. You stubborn, wonderful fool, survived. Eyes opened slow, fuzzy from meds. But found hers, small smile. Promised I'd fight, whispered weak. Mia laughed through tears, kissed hand. Kept promise like always. Months passed. Alex healed slow but full. Victor arrested. Facing charges keep him prison rest life. Tower Empire fell complete, but from ashes, new rose. Alex Mia together opened safe spot orphaned kids. Built on ruins, old tower mansion torn down. Called Dawn House, not remind bad project, but sign new start, new light. Sunny spring afternoon they stood side side. Watch kids run new garden. Laughs fill air place never knew. We did it. Mia quiet, linking fingers Alex's. You did. He fixed, squeeze hand. Taught legacies, not money power. Built love, right choices. Brave do right even hard. Mia turned face him. He same. Don't want last name. Echoed words months ago. Want future by side. Alex smiled genuine complete she loved. Then build future together, one day time. Pulled into kiss, tender strong final. Kiss ceiling not just love, but promise no matter storms, face side side. 'Cause true love not perfect. About choose, fight, stay. They chose, fought, stayed together forever. In end, Mia Alex found true empires not money power, but brave face past, choose love, even all against. Prove dirty histories redeem, scars turn strength. Two broken souls heal together. What started impossible meet between hidden cleaner tough air, became proof sometimes biggest rebel just love no fear. 'Cause end don't matter where from. Matters who choose be. They chose love always.